The fact that this pointless and unnecessary tax was the thing on this man's mind at the time absolutely breaks my heart. Hi, it's me again, and I've been watching a few documentaries on YouTube lately, and I stumbled across a British one called Breadline Kids, where it's families, it's a few years old, probably about 10 years old, something like that. There's families struggling to pay bills and struggling with things. And there was one part in there, and it absolutely breaks my heart. Have a look at this with me and then we'll talk about it.
Naomi lives with her dad, Tom, and her brother Dre in Haverhill in Suffolk. Last September, Naomi was diagnosed with leukemia. Her dad had a job as a gardener in nearby Newmarket, but he couldn't continue to work when Naomi was diagnosed.
Ready?
He loved his work, he loved doing it. And to think that he had to stop it because I was ill, I felt guilty for a while because I thought it was all my fault, but then I thought, well, you can't help being ill, so.
There were the bank statements.
Some of them.
Because Tom has to look after Naomi, he can't apply for job seekers allowance, so the family is getting by on around £220 a week in benefits. With extra costs like transport to hospital because of Naomi's cancer, Tom's been struggling.
I owe my ex-boss a few quid. I'll speak to him though to let him know that eventually I will give him it back, just to assure him, but it makes me feel bad inside that I owe anyone money.
Right, see you later.
I've got a retail group and I'm in arrears with my garage payments at the moment, and TV licence payments are all behind. I've got them letters come through the door.
Now, his story absolutely breaks your heart, and the whole documentary is one of those that just tugs at you a bit. You know, if you want to watch it, I'll put a link to the whole video in the description below. So what he's going through is hell on earth. I understand he's got a few debts and stuff like that, but it's hell on earth that he's going through, right? Absolute hell on earth. I can't imagine, well, I have had to go through something like that, not with a child, but with a parent. And it floors you. It absolutely floors you. And he's talking about the trouble he's in. And one of the top priorities for the trouble he's in, he mentions a TV licence. Does that not make you feel absolutely sick? Absolutely sick. His only priorities is child, and he's getting shitty letters from the TV licensing saying, we'll take you to, you know what all the scary letters are like, I've covered enough of them. Right? And that's the thing that's on his mind while he's being interviewed. You know, I understand he's got some other debts and stuff like that that he mentioned, but he's thinking about that, and it makes me sick. It makes me sick. Now, if you're a regular viewer of this channel, you know one of the reasons I fight this is because one time I was absolutely done. I was on the bones of my arse. I was in a council flat, jobless, no money in the bank, no money coming in. And I asked for help, and I got some help, and I had to go through, once I got another job and everything, I had to go through a debt charity. I went through Step Change, and I was absolutely skinned. Every penny I had was going out. You have to do like a means test thing, right? And I did that, and it left me nothing. That's how they work. They leave you nothing. And I was struggling to get food in the fridge that I needed, struggling to put electric on my little key card thing. And nowhere in that did they say I could save the licence fee every month. I think it was like 11 quid or something back then when I was paying it. Nowhere did they say that. That 11 quid would have made a huge difference to me. That is like 2 weeks worth of electric for the way I was living at the time on my key card. It made a big difference. It was food in the fridge, you know, and it would make a big difference to this guy as well. And it still makes a big difference to people today. 159 quid a year. It's a lot of money to a lot of people. And this guy proves it, and it makes you sick. Why don't the BBC just openly say you can opt out of paying the TV licence fee? All the help that you ask for, all the help that you get from the council through to the debt charities, I've covered them all on this channel. And I believe there was only one giving true advice saying you could opt out of paying the licence fee. Yeah, it's not his most pressing concern, it's not his most pressing debt, but he believes he's being forced to pay it and being chased over it when he doesn't have to pay it. And the BBC should give the full information to people to help them when they're in trouble. And they don't, because they do not care about you. All they want is your money. Scum. Scum. Well, sorry I went off on one a bit there. It's just because I've been through it. You know, I've been through it. I had a parent go through that, and I've been in a situation where I've had nothing, and no one helped me. No one told me the truth, and the BBC should be doing that. If they want to be fair and open and impartial, that's what they keep saying, isn't it? Why can't they tell everybody the truth? You know, on the first letter they send out, we notice you're not paying your TV licence fee anymore. You don't have to. But if you want to watch this, you will need to. But you don't have to. And if you want to come back to us in the future, you can start one again at any time you like. They need to put the whole information out there so people can get all the help they need. And that's what I'm fighting for. That's what I'm fighting for. It's ridiculous. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe buttons. If you do that, hopefully I'll see you in another video again soon, won't I? Ta-da.